September 29th, 2023. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? Kansas City. And we're going to change gears here a little bit because we're going to talk about today telecommunication, AT&T. Has our communications been compromised, or are they being compromised? Well, that's a good question. Now, what kind of caught my attention about this? Well, yesterday I was coming back from the zoo after doing my videos, and I had a truck in front of me, an AT&T truck, and it had Texas tags on it, and it also had the Texas flag off the back of it. Now, at first, actually, when I first seen it, I thought it was a Power and Light truck. Because, you know, Power and Light, they'll send their vehicles different states back and forth if they got problems. So I thought, well, that's kind of unusual. Why would a AT&T vehicle from Texas be up here? So I didn't really think much about it until last night. Now, there must have been some kind of accident or something up here on, I-70, I guess. I don't know, there's still 40 highway. Why they always use 47th Street, I don't know. But they were backed up for about an hour going down 47th Street. Massive amount. Well, I counted 9 AT&T vehicles, not together, going down the street here. And I thought, wow, I've never seen that many. I mean, I've seen, a couple go down the street on and off in the evening, but not that many. And I mean, if they are all around the city, you got 350 highway, you got, there's all different locations around here. So I thought, that's kind of odd. So it just made me kind of think, well, has our communications been compromised? I don't know. And I'm always looking out there to see what else I can see. Now, the thing of this is, when I think of Texas, I think, if you think about the Cowboys, I think of the Texas Rangers. The one that got the bad guys. It had honor, kept their word. But there's a lot of bad Texans too, And what we're going to talk about too, about this just a little bit, is I had to go to the bank yesterday. I go all over the city here. And there was a Latin American in front of me. And he had his passport. And it looked like the passport looked like it was maybe like from between here in South America. We'll just put it that way. And he was wanting to get some money. And he basically, they were going to he was going to get his money. But what amazes me about the ones that have got up here, and he had a passport. The bank teller asked him, said, I need your address. He didn't know it. He had to get a piece of paper out of his billfold. He didn't know his address. So, how can you not know your address? Okay, guys? Strange things, I mean, I don't know. That's just kind of strange. And then, around here in Independence, we're going to talk about Independence too here a little bit. A lot of these homes have been bought up and they've been turned into rental properties. Well, yesterday, house across the street from me had a vehicle. I think it was, hold on just a second, guys. I'll make sure I get this right here. It was called, VineBrook's. VineBrook's. And I guess they're a corporation that go out and buy homes. Supposedly, they promote themselves as a single family like home where they make it more affordable. And if you look at if you check it out on YouTube, check it out on Google, check it out on whatever. I mean, you know, see what you can find out about it. But there's a lot of bad things. If you look a little bit deeper than that, there's a lot of complaints against them. And I think they were up in Cincinnati, Ohio, St. Louis, and it didn't look good, guys. And it just made me kind of wonder. Now, supposedly here in Kansas City, they bought a whole bunch of homes up out in the Ruskin area. Well, you know, Ruskin area at one time was a very, very high class area. When the military base out there was going strong and stuff, it was definitely at its peak. But then, this is way back, guys. But then after that, then, you know, they started basically, you know, all the military guys that was out there lived in all those homes and stuff. They moved out. So then from like I guess like the inner city here, they moved out there. And a lot of them did. I mean, at one time it was a very high class area, but it really went downhill. Now, in this deal about this Vine Brook's, when you get on, like I say, do a Google search, like, it shows that supposedly they buy houses in like black areas, poor areas, like, and stuff like that, and then rent out. So it makes you wonder. I mean, if they're buying these houses out over here in Independence, and then I get to think about how does that fit into all this about like Jackson County's, you know, on the taxes and stuff too, what they're doing. You know, all this is kind of intertwined. There's a lot of stuff going on. But I mean, in my area, I mean, we have probably, I would say probably it's about 75% white, 25% black. I mean, but it just made me wonder, you know, what they're doing. And guess where this ties back to? What I did, also it said in one of the, like, article deals that I was reading, supposedly somebody owned it out of Texas. And it really amazes me that, you know, I work for an apartment complex out here called Quail Creek Apartments. You know, out by the Castle Car Wash, way back. This is way back. And there was a property management company called Tarantino Properties here in Kansas City, but they were based out down through Texas. And interesting, very interesting. Now, they didn't take very good care of that apartment complex out there. We only had a budget. I think it was 238 units we had out there. It's been a long time, about 238. And that was townhouses, you know, 2-bedroom apartments, 1-bedroom apartments. And we only had a budget of about, per month, I think it was like around $1,400. Now that might seem like a lot of money, but you know, when you got locks and garbage disposals, you got a refrigerator go out or an air conditioner unit, that pretty much does it in right there, guys. And then they had us, you know, stealing from one unit to fix another unit. And when you do that, you get 25, 30 units down. It's not good. It's not good. And it just makes the place even go further and further down. But they would come up here. Now, that place out there, way back when I was working out there, I think they said it was worth like $6.2 million is what the lady that owned it from down there in Texas. And, I mean, it'd be worth lots more now, wouldn't it? I mean, the way everything is doubled and quadrupled here. But getting back to this Texas deal, that's what kind of got me on the Texas deal today. I got thinking about all this. And then I got thinking about, well, what are they doing? Because, you know, there's a lot of Texans up here now, but are they Texans? You know, I guess that's the whole thing. You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. My thought of a Texan, you know, you don't run from your home if you know if it gets rough. I mean, they've had a lot of, you know, people cross the border down there and stuff like that, and some people might not, you know, like it and try to move out and stuff. But then what about the bad guys? Yeah, I don't know, guys. But it was just something for thought today. And this is still about AT&T though. I don't know. I'll be watching that, guys. You know, you want to be prepared if communications do go down here. I mean, that's anywhere. So, thought I'd just do a short little video here, guys. And I got a couple other ones coming here. One's going to be on metaphysics. So, keep your eyes open and be prepared and stay safe out there.